Alright guys, whoa, Jesus wept. Nearly went then. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. The waterproofs are off now, as you can see. I really hope they can stay off. I don't mind the rain so much, but it's quite humid today, you know, so it gets a bit stuffy in the old waterproofs. Anyway, anyone who's watching my channel for the first time, my name's Henry. I am an amateur landscape photographer. I'm from the UK, but I'm based in New Zealand on the South Island, so welcome. Today I'm on a hike called the Routeburn track. It's a very famous, very popular hike here in New Zealand. It's one of the great walks. If you don't know what they are and you're into your hikes or your photography, then look them up online. They're absolutely amazing. They're beautiful, and they do a really good job at showcasing New Zealand's landscapes basically. So if you're ever going to come here, I'd highly recommend doing at least one of them. They're amazing. Anyway, photography wise today, I am hoping to go about it a little bit differently. I've been chasing the light a lot recently, which is fine, and obviously the light is very important for landscape photography, maybe arguably the most important thing, but I feel like I've been focusing on it a little bit too much. I've not been thinking enough about my compositions, not in enough detail anyway. It's just the way I feel. So today, I should mention the Routeburn track. It's a multi-day hike. I think it's 3 to 4 days. I'm only hiking in from one end about 2 hours and hiking back. Anyway, back to the light. I'm going to be back at my car before the sunset, so I'm going to try and skip the sunset altogether today, and just try and focus on my compositions, you know, and still incorporate light obviously as much as I can into my images, but I don't want it to take over my day, sort of thing. And so yeah, hopefully that works. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with this hike. And I'm going to see what I can find, so let's go. So guys, I've strayed off the path a bit, and I don't know what I have encountered here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's kicking off out here. Get a look at this. It's just absolutely amazing. There's this river here just cutting through this landscape, and I am once again in New Zealand, just surrounded by huge cliffs, sheer mountains, snow peaks. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. There has to be a composition around here somewhere. So I've kind of memorized the path. Back to the actual track. I'm gonna, oh god, there's got to be a composition around here. The rain's back a little bit. I really don't care. The light is gorgeous. You know, that kind of hazy light where the sun is trying its best to just burn through the clouds. It's one of them. So I love the haze. I love the way the light kind of fades off in the distance, and you only get you're not able to capture too much detail in your background. There's something about that I really like on rainy days. So Hopefully there's a composition around here somewhere. There must be. All right guys, I think I'm onto something here. I found a pretty decent little composition, I think. I'm getting eaten alive by the old sandflies, but I'm gonna power through. So I've got my camera set up here, and composition, very, very simple. Very, very my style of photography since I've been in New Zealand, that's for sure. So I've got this river here that's gonna lead the eye in all the way through all this gorgeous grassland on the left and right hand side of it, and then right up to this mountain at the top, which I think is beautiful. I love the way the white of the snow kind of fades into the white of the clouds, and it's like it's almost all sandfly. It's almost all one entity. So yeah, I'm going to take the image, but I've got my polarizer on the front, as you can see, and I'm kind of playing around with it a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to have it is. And if you look at this, let me just quickly pop this on record. So if I get this up on the screen here, and I'll move it, and if you just keep your eye on the river there at the bottom of the screen, you can kind of see how much it changes. So at one stage there's pretty much no reflection, all right? But then if I keep turning it, it brings back the reflection a little bit. So I'm trying to find a middle ground in between cutting through the water and capturing the rocks underneath, and also making sure I'm still getting a reflection of the mountain there, because it's an important factor for this image. So yeah, really what I'm trying to capture here is the essence of this landscape. It's raining, it's atmospheric. Like I said before about the mountain fading away into the clouds, the rain droplets on the water, it all works together for this image. So what are we at? We're at 1/100th of a second, so that's a very quick shutter speed, and I'm aiming to try and freeze the rain droplets on the river. I don't know if the camera is going to capture that much detail, but we can only hope. F9, ISO 800, 2-second timer. Didn't take the photograph. Ah, there we go. That looks pretty decent. There's enough reflection there for me with the mountain. So let me know what you think of that one. As you can see, the waterproofs are back on, the rain is back, but I found a second image. I'm gonna have to be quite quick with this explanation because all my kit's getting wet. I've got my waterproof pants over the top of my camera. Yep, just stop it getting wet. Anyway, this is a pretty cool image. If you look there, you can see the sort of scene that I'm looking at, and it's the layers that really do it for me here. So you've got all these peaks and all these diagonals coming down into the bottom of the composition, and there's about 3 layers on each side, which is just gorgeous. And then I've got the bench there just at the bottom right of the scene to try and capture a little bit of scale, because these mountains are huge. So yeah, I think that really adds to it. Apart from that, I've got this immediate foreground of the kind of pathway going through, but there's not really too much else to this image. It's quite dark because the clouds have come in, which is fine, but I'm going to shoot at ISO 100 regardless. I'm on F9 and I'm going to shoot at 1/25th of a second. Settings wise, I'm not really too interested here. I'm just trying to catch, it's the layers that make this image for me. So I'm going to see how it turns out exposure wise on this image, and that looks pretty decent. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Apologies, it was quite a short vlog. I think the rain's just dampened my enthusiasm a little bit. I think if I was out here just doing photography and not doing a vlog, I'd probably be doing the same thing, just heading home. I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. So if I was to get any more images, you know, I'd just be doing it for the sake of the vlog, for my video. So I'm just trying to be genuine, that's all. So I really hope you enjoyed the 2 images. Please give the video a like, share it if you fancy it, and comment. I love to read through the comments, and I try to reply to them all. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I shall see you next week.